Would you think about 4? What do you think? I'll go with 38 even though I know it's probably crazy. Okay, I'll take the 38. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Please leave that right there and follow me. Let's go do some paperwork. For over a decade, people have been entertained by porn stars' unique mix of history, collectibles, and the lively personalities behind the world-famous gold and silver porn shop. At the center of it all is Rick Harrison, a smart businessman and expert appraiser of everything from rare items to historical memorabilia. Rick and his group, we've seen it all and made deals that sometimes blow our minds. But have you ever thought what's going on with Rick Harrison when the cameras stop rolling? Let's find out what really happened to him. From the porn stars. I mean, what would you take $15 for? It's cool to talk about for $5,000, not $15. Thanks for bringing it up. When it comes to Rick Harrison's journey, there's more than just the glitz and glamour of TV. Behind the scenes, there's a journey full of challenges, victories, and growth as a person. Rick was born on March 22, 1965 in Lexington, North Carolina to Richard Harrison. He went to a local school for his early education, but dropped out in the 10th grade because he was making so much money selling fake Gucci handbags. He always wanted to make money, which is why his father called him the Spotter, because he had a sharp eye for business. Rick was born with epilepsy and spent much of his childhood reading. The Great Brain by John D. Fitzgerald inspired him to become an author. Think of creative ways to make money instead of going to school. He got into porn and antiques, which sparked an interest in history, collectibles, and valuables. When Harrison was 17, he and his girlfriend Kim were expecting a child. Even though they had a miscarriage, they decided to get married. Their first son, Richard Corey Harrison, was born on April 27, 1983. 2 years later, their second son, Adam, was born, but Harrison and Kim's marriage ended soon after Adam's birth. Harrison got divorced and started a second marriage to Tracy. Together, they had a son named Jake and raised Harrison's other sons, Corey and Adams. After that, he started working at the famous gold and silver porn shop in Las Vegas, Nevada, with his father, Richard Oldman Harrison, and his son, Corey Big Horse Harrison. After years of hard work, they turned their buy and sell shop into a porn shop that became famous all over the world in 2009. World Rick's knowledge of history, antiques, and collectibles helped the porn shop's reputation and client base grow. While running his own shop, Rick learned how to figure out how much different items are worth, how to negotiate deals, and what historical significance different objects hold. This real-world experience, along with his love of history and collecting things, helped him do well in the porn business. At this point, he was ready to become a porn star. Rick got married for the third time to Diana after his divorce from Tracy. They said their vows in a ceremony in Laguna Beach, California in 2013. However, in July 2020, Rick and Dina got a divorce, saying that they had different political views, tastes, and mental health. Rick's rise to fame began when he started working in a shop in 1989, but he had no idea that he would soon be a TV star. In 2009, the producers of the Porn Stars show, where Rick Harrison's fame went through the roof after he went on the show. The show gave fans a look into his daily life and his knowledge and experience in judging the value of a wide range of items, as well as his interactions with customers. The show's popularity was built around Sellers and the rest of the group. Rick Harrison is portrayed as a smart businessman with a keen eye for evaluating items and making deals. His way of doing things is often based on history, and he has a lot of real-world experience and is known for being honest and sometimes funny in talks. Rick Harrison's popularity on TV made him a well-known figure. Since then, he's been on many talk shows and other TV shows, and Porn Stars ended in 2021. Rick's influence on popular culture and the world Rick was involved in, pawnbroking, but he is now famous for both his business sense and his easygoing personality. He has the ability to turn everyday things into interesting pieces of history. Rick is currently in court, but he hasn't gone to jail yet. His mother, Joanne Harrison, has sued him, saying he mishandled and stole money from their family trust, as well as valuable assets like the family business and other investments. The suit says Rick agreed to give up 51% of his ownership in the famous Gold and Silver is a Porn shop that Joanne and her late husband Richard the Old Man Harrison opened in 1981. Joanne says this happened while she was coming out of a sleep, and she wasn't sure what she was signing at the time. Joanne claims that Rick has not given her the right paperwork about the business's finances since his father died in 2018 and has not paid her as per her equity stake in the porn shop. She says that before Rich's death, he had about $500,000 in silver and $100,000 in cash, but she never knew what this money and silver were worth. Rick used to pay Joanne $25,000 a month, but he cut it to about $20,000 a month on his own, and they stopped giving each other money around March 2020. In addition to these claims, Joan wants to know more about a $3 million loan that Rick took out but hasn't named. Rick has reacted to the claims by denying them and saying that his mother is being used by other people for their own gain. The situation has caused a lot of controversy online. As of now, Rick Harrison has not been jailed, but the legal battle between him and his mother is still going on. Rick has been in charge of a family business and is famous for his TV show. These two things have made him very rich. He reportedly made $155,000 for each episode, but he's worth much more than that. His net worth is about $9 million. And he's interested in many things and wants to help people. Some people know him from TV, but not many people know that he really loves guns and cars. He collects them because he's interested in many things. He also likes taking his cars off-road to explore rough terrain and have exciting adventures. He has a big piece of land in the Oregon woods where he gets away from the busy world for 4 to 5 months a year to relax and be close to nature. You'll be surprised to learn that Rick also wants to learn how to fly an airplane, which shows that he's not afraid to try new things. He's always pushing himself to grow, not just at work, but in other areas of his life as well, like flying. Even though he had problems in his life, like epilepsy, he didn't let that stop him from making progress. He's become an inspiration for people going through similar things. He is a well-known member of the EPEPC Foundation and works to improve the lives of people with epilepsy. Every year, he plans a motorbike ride in Las Vegas to bring attention to epilepsy. More than just his work activities, the fact that Rick's Las Vegas porn shop is based around the Chicago Cubs shows how much he loves baseball, especially the Chicago Cubs. In the area of art, he has developed a strong appreciation for American pop art. Over the years, he has put together an impressive collection of works that show how he feels about art. The reality star often talks at events and conferences about how he overcame obstacles and found success. He uses his fame to encourage other people to follow their dreams, and hopes even more. He also loves music and has learned to play the saxophone. Sometimes he plays with his son Corey, who is a musician under his TV character. Rick Harrison is a nice guy who likes to help people and start businesses. He's not just known for his porn shop and TV show. He's also written books about his life and business experiences like License to Porn Deal Steals in My Life at the Gold and Silver. His story shows how we can start with nothing and become successful and influential people, and this legacy will last forever.